Hello, everybody. This is David Thomas. With me today is Paul Engel from the Constitution Study. Once again, we've had Paul on several times. We just want to talk to him today about what's happened. Paul, you have been obviously abducted by aliens because you're no longer on Facebook. Could you please tell us what's happened? Tell us the story.
Yeah, so about a month ago, I got a notice from Facebook that I was being blocked from adding content. I could not post, I could not comment, I could not like, I could not even use Messenger. And the reason given was some violation of their community standards. Now they have a nice little link that says, if you think this is an error, click this link for review. I clicked the link, I answer all the questions, I hit submit, and they said, we're sorry, we can't process this at this time. I tried for 5 days in a row. And every time I tried to refute this, try to get it reviewed, I got nothing. So I said, all right, I'll wait out my 30 days and I'll just collect up all my posts and drop them all at once. Thank you very much, Mr. Zuckerberg. Then just as those 30 days were up, Facebook disabled my account.
They just wiped it out.
They blew it right away. And again, I go to sign in, and it says your account has been disabled for violating our community standards. If you think this is an error, click this link to have it reviewed. I click the link. I answer a couple. All they asked for was my name and a picture of my login ID, which I gave them. And they said, "Oh no, your account has been locked because you violated our community standards, and this is not reviewable."
Well, what did you do?
I have no idea because Facebook won't tell me what I'm accused of doing. They will not tell me. They will not even allow me the opportunity to learn, to say, is it possible I did do something? I'm human. It's possible. But if you don't tell me what I did wrong, how am I ever supposed to fix it?
I know
right?
what it was.
Well, I have a couple of theories.
You've been talking about the Constitution.
That's
and people's rights.
Well, and I have been talking about the constitutional process of electing a president. And Facebook had already said they're going to block content that actually tells you how anything that deals with the election. Well, anything that challenges their point of view on the election.
Yes.
Right?
Okay.
Now, the other possibility is I was involved with several different pages and maybe somebody on one of those pages caused it. I don't know. The third possibility, and the real disturbing possibility is, for all I know, some troll complained about me. And without even notification or review, I'm gone. Now, legally, Facebook has every right to do that. They have every right to set the standards for their content. They have every right to enforce the standards of their content.
Yeah.
But to do it this way is unethical. It's immoral.
Of course it is. And they have every right to go out of business, too. They have that right.
They have,
and that's what I see happening if they continue this, because they're going to lose 2/3 of their crowd.
I don't think they're going to lose that much, because I honestly don't believe the American people are that involved. It's a sad state of affairs, but what I am seeing is I'm seeing more and more people that are realizing, see, the problem is people have gotten lazy and simply trust what Facebook says.
Oh, gosh.
See, Facebook says this is not true. You got Facebook fact checkers. And I quote them as fact because I've seen their fact checks.
Oh, I know.
When they mark something as fact checked, I go in and check the fact checkers.
Yeah.
Because quite frequently, the fact checkers are, well, they're somewhere between merely being odious and blatantly wrong.
Oh, yeah.
Right, so I know that what Facebook says is a fact is not to be trusted. I know what Facebook tells you is happening is not to be trusted. But the hard part is you don't know what you don't know. So all the stuff that Facebook refuses to let you know, most people on Facebook don't know that it's happening. There was a study done. A group asked people if they realized the allegations against Joe and Hunter Biden before the election. And it was something like 60%, up to 60% said no, they hadn't heard it, they didn't know. When they were asked how many of them would have changed their vote, a significant portion would have. So it's how do you know what you don't know? The point is you don't trust Facebook, you don't trust Twitter. By the way, don't trust me. There's a reason why each and every article I post has hyperlinks to the documents I'm referring to. because I want you to get in the habit of going out and checking to make sure that when I say the Constitution says this, it actually says that. When I say a law says this, it actually says that. When I say an opinion from a court says this, I want you to go and check it for yourself, because this idea of letting someone else decide what is truth for you is very 1984.
Oh, yes, very much
And
so.
we are living in 1984.
I know. Every time I see a post about the election results or about a contesting of the election, there will be a little block that comes up, and it will try to brainwash me and tell me that Joe Biden is our next president. And it hadn't happened yet.
That's right.
We were just talking a few minutes ago. The election has not occurred yet.
Correct. The presidential election has not occurred yet. The presidential election occurs on December 14th, when the electors for president actually cast their votes for president. The ones that are supposedly chosen by the popular votes in the states. By the way, that's also the only federal election that exists. No other election is a federal election. No other election has the federal government involved in it really at all. So until the election happens, and until those votes are counted on January 6th, we don't have a president-elect. Now, for years, we would say, in decades, the answer was so obvious, we just said, yeah, okay, we'll call them president-elect because it's basically a fait accompli.
Well, the media put that label on there.
The media put that, no, Joe Biden put that label on. Remember, he
Sure.
did a news conference, a press conference, in front of a seal of the office of president-elect. There is no office of president-elect.
No.
He committed fraud. He committed fraud
Yeah.
on national television, and nobody seems to
Well,
care.
that's happening pretty regular.
It
Well,
is.
Paul, thanks for telling us. We're glad you're okay.
Yeah, I'm
we
still
know
here.
you're still here. Now, tell us about your website. Maybe what plans you have to interact with the public. now.
So
What-
I'm not surprised that Facebook pulled this stuff. I've been making plans for it. I am on more than just Facebook. Yes, I'm on Rumble, and I'm on Parler, and I'm looking at joining MeWe. But here's the thing. Those are all other entities that might one day decide they don't want my stuff. The best place to get information about the Constitution Study is right there, constitutionstudy.com. That is where all of my articles, all my videos, all my announcements, all my events are right there on that site. And I'm working to try and get a new site up for roughly January 1st. And I'm going to call it the Constitution Scholar. Some variation of that is still in progress. It will be a place where you can have an open, free, and transparent discussion about the Constitution, about things related to the Constitution, where all opinions are welcome as long as they're polite.
Right.
We're not going to allow bullying. We're not going to allow profanity. But if you want to have an open, honest discussion, if you want to disagree, be my guest. But that'll be hosted at my website so that it's in control and I can't get shut down by somebody else. And we'll be offering some neat features around that. There'll be chat rooms. There'll be posts you can have. We'll even see if we can get some of the members to start posting events for constitutional events in their area. So keep an eye out for that. Also, I bet you most people don't know that December 15th is Bill of Rights Day. December 15th, 1791, the Bill of Rights became part of the Constitution. So in honor of that, I've set up a free giveaway. If you head to the constitutionstudy.com/Shelbyville Now, just one word run together. All right, constitutionstudy.com/Shelbyville Now, you can register and you'll get a free digital copy of the book, Read the Constitution in 30 Days.
Awesome. Well, we look forward to this and see how things develop for you, and we're going to continue to share some of your videos if that's okay. We
thank
put
you.
one up last week, and a lot of people. It was about the media, the media that cried wolf. Was that what was it?
Oh yeah.
And that was awesome. And we'll do some more of those.
Okay.
But Paul, we appreciate you being with us here.
Thank you.
And we look forward to hearing from you in days ahead.
Thank you for going out and putting out the word from someone who's been abducted by an alien.
All right. Thanks for watching, guys.
Thank you.